everyone as well. I'm going to do a little relaxing flow for you guys today. Well, hopefully it's relaxing anyways. I know a few people have been a little bit stressed and full of anxiety and stuff this week, so we will focus on our breath and do a little vinyasa flow for you guys, 20 to 30 minutes, and let's get started. So finding your comfortable seat, however it feels good for you. So start to roll the shoulders back, pull the chest forward, and relax. Now we're going to take a deep inhale as you start to lift the shoulders up towards the ears. And then as you exhale, I want you to let it all go as those shoulders melt down and away from the ears. Again, inhale as we start to lift the shoulders up. And exhale as you let it go, drop the shoulders. Find the lion's breath. Inhale, reach those shoulders to the ears. Exhale, let it out. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let it go. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Now from here, just start to reach as you inhale the right arm up towards the sky. Lengthen those fingertips up and just relax your right shoulder down. Find that length into the spine here. Now take a breath. As you exhale, start to open out through the right arm. Line your wrist to your shoulder. Spread the fingers wide and imagine that you're pushing your right hand into the wall. So this left shoulder and ear are going to meet and you're going to get a nice stretch into the right side, all the way here, hopefully into the neck. We'll hold it for 3, 2, and 1. And then inhale again. We reach that arm back up towards the sky, lengthen. Exhale, release the right hand down. Switch into the opposite side as we inhale, reach the left arm up. Again, just relax the left shoulder down, pull in that core in as well. We then start to open out the left arm, spread the fingers, flex the hand, and then push the hand away. Again, just dropping the opposite ear down towards the shoulder, feeling the stretch into that side of the neck. Keep spreading out the fingers, nice high five fingers. Inhale again, we reach that left arm back up towards the sky. And then exhale, just float the left hand down. Now this time, inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky, looking up, stretching into the throat. Exhale, bring the hands through the heart center as that chin drops to the chest and you start to feel the stretch into the back of the neck. Inhale, both arms up to the sky, start to look up. Exhale, bring the hands through to the heart center as that chin drops to the chest. Inhale, arms back up to the sky, lengthen, look up. And exhale, bring it back down through to the heart center, draw that chin to the chest. Just take the hands on top of the thighs, that chin is going to stay connected to the chest. And just get a nice stretch into the back of the neck. So oftentimes when we're stressed, a lot of the tension gets held in this area in the back. So we want to just release it off. Stay for 3 more breaths. Take a nice inhale through the nose. And then exhale it out. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Take the left hand down onto the floor as you inhale. Let's start to reach the right arm up and over. Breathe it in. As you exhale, we'll round it through. Find a little C curve through the spine. Round And then take the left arm up and over the head again. Spin your left shoulder back. Look up towards the sky. Breathe in. Exhale. Let's start to round it through. Open out through the right arm here. Spin the right rib cage to the sky. Look up. And exhale. Let's round. Inhale as we open. Exhale. One more time. Round it through. Open out through the right arm. Look up to the sky. Inhale back to the center. Open it out through that left arm. Look up. Hold it. And then breathe in. Come back to the center. Let's lift both arms up to the sky. Lengthen through both sides of the waist. Look up. And then exhale as you bring those hands through the heart center. Just find a little tilt, hinge from the hips here. Chest draws towards the thighs. Melt the heart forward. Try and keep the sitting bones connected to the mat. Just dropping the head down if you can. And inhale, reach those arms up back into the sky. Cactus the elbows, push the heart forward. From here, I want you to open the arms out into a V shape. So finding a V, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Watch your lower ribs and belly have not pushed out. So you want to pull everything into the midsection. So pushing everything in, holding it nice and tight. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. Then from here, start to open the arms out. So you want to find a T position. Again, we are squeezing those shoulders together. Push back. Bring the shoulders, squeezing them round, pressing the palms together. Chin draws to the chest. We then find a cactus elbow here as we push the heart forward into a backward bend as your eye gaze to the sky. Again, round it through, draw the chin to the chest, belly comes into the spine, push those hands together. Inhale, we open out into that V shape, squeeze the shoulders together. Maybe you can start to look up to the sky. And then open it out into a T, draw that chest forward, squeeze those shoulder blades. Round it through, chin to chest, belly comes into the spine, push the palms together. Inhale, open out to cactus. Last time, chin to chest, belly to spine, pushing the hands connected together. Inhale, we open out to that V. Drop it into a T. Squeezing the shoulder blades. Round it through, chin to the chest, belly to the spine. And we open back into cactus. And release. Just give yourself a little shoulder roll back for 3, 2, and 1. And then forward here for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right. So we're coming into your tabletop position. So tabletop setup position. You want those knees under the hips and your wrists in line with shoulders, and spreading out the fingers here. So finding a little movement in your tabletop. Just move back and forward, side to side. You can wag your tail, whatever you need to do here. I just want you to find a little free flow movement, side to side, back and forward. So the goal is just to find those tight spots and just move into them, wiggle it out a bit. And then we find your center in that tabletop position. So when you get into your tabletop here, the most important thing is we pull the belly in and you have a nice flat spine. Working into the calf, so I want you to take the left leg back, start to push your left toes down into the mat, lengthen out through the left leg, push your left heel down into the floor, really, really stretch into that back of the leg. I'm going to stay here for 3 breaths. Again, we want to focus on that core, so pull it in, 2, and 1, release. Switching to the opposite side, we start to extend the right leg back, we turn those toes down. Try and really get all of those toes pressing into the floor. So you're kind of stretching at the toes as well. We'll hold it for 3, 2, and one. We then release. We bring that knee back and we come into our cat-cow here. So again, fingers are spread. We inhale, open out the chest, look up towards the sky. Exhale, chin to chest, belly draws to the spine. And if you'd like to find like a little free flow move as you come into your cat-cow, you don't have to hold it static in the center. You can move and sway from side to side a little bit as you draw the chin to the chest and the belly draws to the spine. Inhale again, we open out into that cow. Exhale, chin to chest, belly pulls into the spine. Again, you can wiggle it out if you want. And then come into that neutral spine again. So this time we're coming into your bird dog. Let's extend through the left leg, nice and long. Pull the core in, flex and turn the toes down. We want to lengthen it out. Now watch the hip hasn't opened. I want you to pull that hip down, pull the belly in and find a nice flat spine. Keeping the right hand on the floor, just hug the belly in. And then from here, let's extend the right arm out as we lengthen, baby finger turns down towards the mat. We're just going to stay here. Really push into your right big toe as well. And we'll hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, we release. Bring that knee slowly back to the center. As you push into the left big toe, the right leg extends. Again, think about pulling the core in, dropping the right hip down and push into the right hand so that you are lengthening away from the floor. The left arm extends, the baby finger turns down. We hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release back down into your tabletop pose. And we'll find our extended puppy dog. So bring those knees under the hips, press into the tops of the feet. Walking the hands out in front as you lift that tailbone in the sky. Melting the forehead to the mat or bring the chest to the floor, chin to floor, whichever space you have to work with in this pose. Doesn't matter as long as you're getting a nice stretch into that spine and shoulders. Maybe close off the eyes a few breaths. And then slowly start to walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. As we take an inhale, reach the left arm up to the sky, look up towards your left fingertips, and then just roll your way round so you are lining everything up here. So your knee is in line with your wrist and the middle arch is in line with your knee. Keep reaching the left arm up to the sky, spin your left shoulder back, look up. Let's lengthen the left arm over the head, finding a nice stretch into the side body. Keep pushing into that right hand. Maybe let's extend the left leg up, get nice and long into the left side of the body. Keep flexing into those toes. And then we'll just take that left hand to the thigh, give it a tap. Breathe in, exhale, inhale, exhale, tap. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap. One more. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we tap. Hold it. And then slowly drop that left foot back to the floor. Left hand drops to the mat. Spin your way back. We'll find a plank here this time. So knees lift off the mat. Line those wrists to the shoulders. Spread the fingers out. And we'll just find a little sway movement from side to side here in that plank. Circle over the wrists, back and forwards. 2, on. Drop the knees down to the mat. Line those knees up into the hips. Pull the core in. Take a breath. Reach those arms up to the sky as you inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands through to the heart center. Inhale, the left arm reaches up to the sky. Just take a little circle back as you tap the left heel or ankle or wherever you can reach. Inhale, the left arm reaches. Again, exhale, we tap to the same side. Inhale, reach. And exhale, we release, tap. Inhale. Really lengthen. Exhale, release. Switching sides. Inhale, the right arm reaches. Exhale, we tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, come back to the center. Reach both arms up to the sky. And exhale, bring the hands through the heart center. Drop the hips to the heels. Open those knees out. And we'll start to extend it out into a nice child's pose. So if you'd like to, you can come on, use spider fingers here. Push the hips into the heels. Drop the head down onto the floor. Again, you can find that little wiggling movement from side to side if you need to. It's nice to kind of just move rather than just stay still. Or if you can, if you want, just relax. It's up to you. And then inhale, slowly walk the hands back, finding that tabletop position again on the opposite side. So this time we'll move into the right side. So we inhale, the right arm lifts and opens as we pull the right shoulder back. And then we find that center again. We bring the left wrist in line with the shoulder, the knee in line with the hip. And everything lines up nice and straight here as we draw the right shoulder back. Let's extend the right arm up and over the head as we lengthen out through the side body. Push into the left hand. Now the right leg starts to lift off the floor. We then draw that hand to the hip. We breathe in. We exhale. Inhale, lift it over, lengthen. Exhale, we tap. Inhale, reach it over. Exhale, we tap. Inhale, we lengthen. And exhale as we tap. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap. Just hold it here. Keep pushing that hand to the thigh. Flex those toes, shoulders up, back. Then we'll take the arm over the head. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, drop it down as you find that plank again. Bring the knees off the floor. Again, we'll just find that little sway movement back and forward, side to side. Circling it out. Keep your eye gaze towards the top of the mat. And then drop the knees slowly to the mat. Lining those knees up in line with your hips. 2 fist distance between the knees. And we'll do that little camel pose again. So inhale, reaching the right arm up to the sky. This time I want you to hold it. So if you need to tuck those toes, tuck the toes under. And just grab the heel. And lift the left arm up to the sky. Engage that core. Push the hips forward. Find that little backward bend position here. Just stay for a couple of breaths. And then inhale, we slowly come back up. We release the left arm down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Again, we tap that heel. We reach the left arm up. We push the hips forward. Inhale, come back up. And we switch to the other side. So from here, start to lift the left arm up as you inhale, take it back. Pushing the hips forward, tapping the heel, reach the right arm up. Inhale back to the center, release. One more time, inhale, arm up to the sky, left side. Take it back, circle out through the left shoulder as that left hand meets the top of the heel if you can. And then the right arm reaches. As we inhale, bring both arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands through the heart. Again, open out those knees. Bring the big toes together. Find that child's pose. Walk it out. Extend the arms as you bring and melt that forehead back to the floor. Taking a little thread the needle here. Take the left shoulder down onto the mat. So left arm threads through. Drop the shoulder to the mat. Drop the left ear to the mat. As you extend those right fingertips towards the right side of your mat. Just taking a few moments of breath, relax, maybe closing off the eyes. Take a breath as you walk those fingertips back, push into the right hand. As we switch to the opposite side, so the right arm starts to thread it through. Again, extend those fingertips towards the left side of the mat. Draw the right ear to the mat. Maybe closing off those eyes. Slowly walk the left hand back as you push into the hand and come back up. Now bring your knees together. Bring the hips and the heels to connect. Engage that belly. We take the hands behind the back body here. Start to interlock the fingers, maybe pushing the palms together if you can. Chasing the hands to the ground as you open out through the chest. Just take a little heart opener. Look up to the sky. Keep pushed into those hands. Shoulders back. Inhale, release, come back up. And then again, just give yourself a little shoulder roll and a little wrist roll. We're going to come into a nice downward facing dog. So spread your fingers out. Walk the heels back. And then just start to pedal out those heels a few times. Make sure your hands are shoulder distance and the feet are hip distance. Just start to pedal out a few times into the mat, waking up into the backs of those legs. And finding some stillness in your downward facing dog. I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose and a big exhale, side out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Inhale, start to lift up onto those tiptoes. Take your left big toe down onto the mat and then just start to work into it. Maybe the toes might crack a little bit. And release. Switching sides. Right big toe, start to circle into it, shake it round a bit and release. From here, start to push your left heel into the mat as you lift that right toe onto the mat again. Working into the calf, just keep pushing the hips back, pushing those hands, lengthen out through the spine. We release, right heel to the mat. Left toes come down onto the floor again. Keep pushing the hands away from the floor. Push the chest towards the thighs. And we release. Looking in between the hands, just step that left foot forward and drop your back knee down into your low lunge. Check your knees above the ankle on the front leg. We walk the hands up the thigh. As you get to the top, put your hands up. Grab the thigh and roll the shoulders back. Now watch you've not popped out the ribs. Pull your ribs in, pull the belly in. Feel that stretch in the right hip flexor. Shoulders back. We'll stay and hold it for a few breaths. Just take a nice breath in. And an exhale out. Inhale. And exhale. Take your right hand down. Lift the back leg off. Inhale, reach that left arm up towards the sky as you gaze towards those left fingertips. Watching that left knee hasn't moved out to the side. Bring it into the midline. Pull that belly in as well. Look towards the sky. And then we'll start to reach the left arm again over the head as you lengthen through the side body. And release the left hand down to the mat. Step it back into a plank. Drop the knees to the floor. We'll just take a little chin chest vinyasa. So drop down, squeeze the elbows, drop that chin to the mat. Inhale, we roll forward into cobra. Squeeze the elbows to the ribs. Exhale, drop back down onto the chest. Push into the hands as you bend the knees. Come back into downward facing dog. Look forward, step the right foot forward, find that runner's lunge, and then drop the back knee down onto the mat. Start to slowly walk the hands up that front thigh. We stack the knee above the ankle, we hold it. Again, engage the belly, engage the ribs, pull everything in tight, shoulders back, spine is straight. Push into the left big toe as well. Breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale out. Take the left hand down, pick the back leg off. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Find that twist. Reach your right arm over the head as you lengthen through the side of the waist. And then release the right hand down. Plant it down next to the right foot as you step back into plank. Drop the knees to the floor. Squeeze the elbows to the rib cage. Belly draws in. Chin comes to the mat. We inhale through to that low cobra. Keep squeezing the elbows to the rib cage. Push back onto the knees as you find your way into downward facing dog. Look forward in between the hands. Again, step that left foot forward. Drop the back knee down into that runner's low lunge. Inhale, this time reach those arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus out the elbows as you then start to draw the hands behind the back body. Interlock the fingers. Open out through the chest. Start to draw the right hand down the hands down the right thigh. Open the chest. Maybe taking a little backward bend here if you wish. And then inhale the arms back up to the sky. Exhale, float it back to the mat. Step back into that plank. Straight into downward facing dog. Look forward, step your right foot forward in between the hands as that back knee drops to the floor. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, we take it back, cactus the elbows, I missed that bit out. Grab the hands, breathe in, exhale, take the hands and slide them down the back of the left thigh, making sure your right knee is above the ankle. And again, inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. Exhale, take it down, lift the back leg off, we step back to plank. We drop to the knees, elbows down, chin to the mat. Inhale, press into the hands, low cobra. Or if you'd like to, you can find your upward dog here. Push into the hands, push into the belly, engage the core, shoulders back. And exhale, roll through the toes as you find downward facing dog. Lift up to those tippy toes, drop the knees down to the mat. Again, we'll take those fingertips behind, interlock the hands, breathe it in as you exhale, take the hands to the floor, open the chest, drop the head back. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands through the heart center, stretching into the tops of the feet here. So taking the fingertips down in line with those thighs, shoulders are back, pull the core in, breathe in. As you exhale, start to lift and hover the knees off the floor, getting a stretching at the tops of those feet. I'm going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, slowly drop them down. Walk the fingertips back, open the chest, push into the fingertips, drop the head back. If you'd like to lift those hips and the heels away from each other, you can start to lift the hips and the heels, stretching into the tops of the legs. And then exhale, drop it back to the mat. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, take it back into downward facing dog. We'll do one round of the vinyasa here. So inhale through the tiptoes. We slowly roll forward to a plank. We then drop down. If you need to, you come onto those knees, or we take it into a chaturanga. We press it back up. We press to chaturanga, and we inhale to upward facing dog. So push the heart forward, push into the hands, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 more breaths here in that downward dog. And then just bend the knees as you slowly find your way to a comfortable seat. Whatever works for you. And we'll take your half lotus if you can, or your full lotus, or just cross those legs. So take the hands on top of the thighs, shoulders are back, pulling the core in. Again, we'll take 3 breaths here, so just close your eyes, take a breath, and exhale it out. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Big exhale out. And then from here, again, slowly start to hinge from the hips as we did at the start. Walk the hands forward, just get a little stretch into the backs of those glutes and hips. Bowing your head down, take a breath, exhale it out. Walking the hands back, take the thumbs into the center of the chest, pressing the palms together. Namaste. Thank you so much, guys.